here, maybe some of you are first timer, and then you ask, what is a table topic session? Table topic session is, as Toastmaster Hans has explained earlier, is an impromptu speech challenge. It is one of the most exciting session in any Toastmasters meeting for me, and I hope you can experience the excitement again together. How does it work? First, I would like you to put your name on the chat box if you want to challenge yourself. I will give, I will have for about 6 questions, so 6 people can challenge themselves. And then if you have put your name, I will call you and I will give you this mystery question. And please give your answer or please make a speech about it for about 1 till 2 minutes. Okay, so everyone, if you want to try, please try. It is a good experience, especially for the first timers. Okay, so we have 3 challengers already. So the first one is Toastmaster Wira. I will just say the question, right? I will not share a screen. Okay, so the question for Toastmaster Wira is, okay, Toastmaster Wira, are you there?
Wait, let me wear my headphone first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the first question for Toastmaster Wira is, if you could pick up a new skill in an instant, what would it be? If you could pick up a new skill in an instant, what would it be?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm learning how to break people's legs. So yeah, that will be the skill that I want to learn instantly. For demonstration, I'm gonna use Dawn, my grappling dummy. For example, here, this is his leg. My objective is to break this leg. So I grab in my left side because that's my dominant side. Use my arm on the bottom of his leg. And kind of like shake my hand with the right arm. Do this. Clamp my elbow and just clamp my elbow and then move to the back. That's called an Achilles lock because I focus on the Achilles right here. And I've been training this for quite a while because I cannot train it at my gym. So yeah, I'm training it at my home. And by the way, which one's the timer again? Okay, no, okay. I just checking. Okay. Yeah, basically that's an Achilles lock. One more time. So basically, I grab the leg, wrap it with my left arm, which is my dominant side, put my foot in the hip, and this foot in the butt. Shake hands with my right hand. Lift to my chest, lift my arm to my chest, clamp my elbow, and move to the back. That is an Achilles lock. That's all from me. Back to you, TTM.
Okay, thank you Toastmaster Wira for the unexpected demonstration. I didn't expect there will be a direct demonstration of that. So, okay, someone said in the chat box, so glad it's online meeting. If it's online, whose leg will he use for demonstration? We don't know either. Okay.
Definitely Xiaoqi, because he's the one that chose me to be the first speaker.
Okay. Okay, thank you once again, guest Wira, soon to be Toastmaster Wira. Just like Toastmaster Erwin said in his speech, you never know what kind of people that you will meet in Toastmaster. Maybe you will find someone that can be your colleague later, or maybe you can find someone who can teach you how to do a leg lock like that, an Achilles lock like that. Okay, so the next contender is Toastmaster Nanda. Toastmaster Nanda, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so the second question is, wait. What is something that you've always wanted to do but haven't done yet? What is something that you've always wanted to do but you haven't done it yet?
Oh my God, please give me 30 seconds to think.
Okay.
What ya?
No need lah.
Yes, I think I know.
Are you ready? 1 till 2 minutes, Toastmaster Nanda.
Okay, so what is that I really want to do but I haven't done yet? I think I really want to have an ability for swimming. I know it sounds really simple, like, yeah, you can learn how to swim, Nanda. It's very easy. But it's very difficult when you have like a trauma. Actually, I had an accident back then, and now I got panic attack whenever my head's under the water. But I realized that Indonesia, we are around by sea, ocean, and something, and we got potential to have like a tsunami, flood, and something. And I really need to have that ability for swimming because I want to, how to say that? I want to help myself. I want to fix this. If something someday we got tsunami, I want to survive, and that's really that I really afraid for now. Especially when we heard like in every year Jakarta has under the sea for 10 centimeters, and I can't imagine if I have a long age in the future and my home will be around by flood and I can't swim. That's very scary. So I think that's really that ability that I really want and something that I really want to do, but I haven't done yet because I don't know how to fix it, like which one that I should start. Fix my trauma? Probably. I don't know. Back to TTM.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nanda, for sharing the things that you want to learn. I hope you can overcome your trauma and you will be able to swim. Okay,
I
so the
wish.
next contender is Toastmaster Shauki. Toastmaster Shauki, are you there? Oh, yeah, you are.
Wow.
Okay, so okay, the third question not really fit for you. I have a bonus question though. I think you will like this.
Hey.
Okay. I play
What
by the
bonus
rules.
question? Okay.
When I make the bonus question, I really think of Shauki, but no. Let's play by the rules. Okay. The question for you
Good lah
is,
ya.
the question for you is, what is the best piece of advice that you have ever heard?
The best advice that I ever had.
You ready?
30 seconds to think. A lot of advice. A lot of bad advice, to be more precise. Advices. Okay. Okay, I think I'm not ready actually, so yeah. It was a very, very dark night. I was sitting in a coffee shop drinking my favorite V60 filter coffee. In that moment, I think about one advice. The advice that always stuck in my head. Basically, I hear this advice all the time and it always stuck in my head. And that advice is, Shauki, you gonna need a girlfriend, man. Shauki, get a girlfriend. Shauki, search for a girl in many varieties. And let me just tell you, I really do need a girlfriend. Of course. But also at the same time, I should not listen to those kind of people, because the people who told me that is also single. So what's the whole point of me sharing this stupid advice to you? Basically, hear me out. Sometimes people give advices, but the one who's gonna determine who are you gonna do it or not is you. No matter how much advice that you get, the one who's gonna decide to use those advice is you. Sometimes you get manipulated, or should I say affected by other people, but in truth, the one who's gonna make the decision is you and only you alone. So you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. You need to know how to put yourself first. Support yourself. Don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself first. Because the key to become a successful person, or a key to become greatness or achieve greatness, is to listen to yourself more. Because before you love someone, you need to love yourself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Xiaoqi, for your sharing of your best advice. I also believe that before you love someone else, you need to love yourself first. Great word from you. Okay, so the next challenger will be soon to be Toastmaster Risman. Soon to be Toastmaster Risman, are you there?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will. The question for you is this: if you have 25 hours each day, how would you use your extra time aside from sleeping? If you have 25 hours each day, how would you use that extra time?
Thank you, Toastmaster Melisa. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters member and distinguished guests, I think one of the gifts that we all take it for granted is the time that we have in our life. So if we have 1 hour extra in our day, I think it would be used to learn a new skill, maybe like breaking the legs, or maybe just try to improve your public speaking skills. It is I'm beyond happy to be here again, back to my old house in Jakarta Motivators. I was a member up until 2016, so I think 1 hour extra would be my bonus, maybe. Would be my precious gift that I will use to enhance my public speaking. I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Melisa. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Risman. So Toastmaster Risman, okay, thank you for participating. And yeah, I think it's a good thing for use that extra time to enhance our public speaking skills. And welcome back to our club. Okay, so the next challenger is soon to be Toastmaster Rikat. Soon to be Toastmaster Rikat, are you there?
Yes, I am here, but I'm guest here.
Okay, okay. So guest Rikat. The question for you is, what was the first thing that you bought with your own money? Not your pocket money from your parents, your own money that you made.
Okay, thank you for the question. First of all, my name is Rikat, but people usually misspell it as Richard. It's actually Rikat, so like it is. So if I try to remember when I use my first money, actually I don't have any picture in my head, because the first money I get is maybe very small amount of money, and I think it's just disappear, and I don't know what I use that money for. So it's a very hard question for people who get easily forget like me. So I'm sorry I cannot give you guys a great story, but yeah, this is me and my short memory, I think. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, guest Sikat, for sharing your story. Yeah, maybe some of our experience when getting our first when first earn money, the amount is not big and probably it just disappeared in an instant. Okay, so the next challenger is the next challenger is Toastmaster Hanif. Toastmaster Hanif, are you there? Okay, is there Toastmaster Hanif? Okay. So the question for you is, when looking back at your youth, what was your silliest fear? When looking back at your youth, what was your silliest fear?
What was your?
Silliest fear. Silliest fear.
Well, I'm youth now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine about the cockroaches? I know that everybody here is scary for that things, right? But can you imagine if it's fly? So for me, a flying cockroaches is the most scariest things in this world. I remember back then when I took a bath, right? I was there, right? Showering my head and then go for the shampoo and brush my teeth. And then voila, there's a flying things above me. And I feel like, ah, oh my God, what happened? But that time, right? My eyes was closed because of the shampoo. So without thinking much, right? I open the door and go like to the living room. Shout it like, there's a cockroaches, flying cockroaches there in the toilet. But I was naked. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the most silliest fear of mine, and also the most shameful experience of mine. Back to you, TTM.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hanif, for sharing your silliest fear. But for me, flying cockroach is not a silly fear. That's a legit fear that some of us still fear until this moment. When you tell the story, I just can't imagine it. Flying cockroach, no, never. Okay, so I think we have time for two more, I guess. Is there any people who wants to try for two more people who wants to try for the table topics? Okay, so we have Ricky. Ricky, are you there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the question for you is, what suits you when you are in a bad mood? What suits you when you are in a bad mood?
Well, I think this is the first time I to speak here. I a little nervous, but I'm trying to give my best answer for your question. When I getting my bad mood, the first thing that I want to do my hobbies. I have a lot of hobbies in my life, and traveling and reading some books and watching some films. And when I'm trying to do my best hobbies, my mood is little bit increasing. And after that, um, and also I will to share with my friends. For example, I want to know what the problem for my bad mood, and I call my friend that I want to sharing for you about my little what I feel right now, that I felt a bad mood, and maybe you can accompany with me to trying my hobbies, and we can go, for example, playing basketball, badminton, and maybe traveling, because the most important thing in my life that I'm really like to traveling in the world, but in this pandemic situation, it's really hard for me. And I believe that to do my hobbies is a one solution to make our bad mood and having a great mood come back. That's all for me, and thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Ricky, for sharing your remedy for bad mood. And I believe all of us are using our hobby to repel the bad mood away. Thank you, Toastmaster Ricky. So I have one more slot for the table topic challengers. Is there anyone who wants to try? This is a bonus question as well. Oh, okay. Toastmaster Miftah. Toastmaster Miftah, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so I must ask you a question. Okay, a question first. Have you been in a relationship before?
What?
Have you been in a relationship before?
Yes, I'm not a
Okay.
jomblo all the time. Please.
Okay, so this question's kind of fit for you. The question is, if you were stuck in a deserted island, would you want to be alone or with an ex?
What?
If you were stuck in a deserted island, would you want to be alone or with an ex?
Oh, what is the WOD?
WOD is beyond.
Okay. I would go with my ex. It's because we can do everything alone. We must do everything together. Because of that, my ex, I will leverage her as my stepping stone to be a better person. So if I stuck, and I will need my ex to do something to help me, something like that. So because of that, I can make what is that? I can go through the stuck on some places together, and then I will try to what is that? After I uh, um, after my boat or something, it's going to be normal. I will leave her as well because it's my stepping stone. Once again, it's my stepping stone. Once you are my ex, you are my ex. There is no excuse. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster Melisa.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Miftah. I think when you said stepping stone, I thought you will treat it as stepping stone for real. I think that's what you were saying. Okay. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Mita and Toastmaster Abdul Qayyum. I'm sorry there is no more slot left for the table topic session, but please do come again in our next meeting and challenge yourself. Okay, so that's all the question from me. Thank you everyone who participated and challenged yourself. I think we had fun in this session, and let's move on to the next session.